What's up, everyone? Lance Hedrick here, and today we're at the World of Coffee. Come on in. World of Coffee is a place where a lot of exhibitors from around the world come, and they are putting out their products to showcase new things that they're dropping or things that they already have in order to spark some interest or to kind of explain what they're doing. There are also roasters that are set up here. Competitions are held here. This year you have latte art, you have coffee and good spirits, you have cup tasters. So there's a lot of things that go on here. A lot of coffee people from all over the world. It's really cool. Let's go inside and check everything out. All right, we're at the Odyssey Espresso booth checking out this new lever machine. I've got Ross, the inventor, right here.
How's it going?
Tell us about it, Ross.
Yeah, so this is the Argos 58mm portafilter home lever machine. Basically an updated La Pavoni PID control. You could set the brew temperature, anything from 85 to 95 C, steaming capability. The nice thing is you can switch between a spring and direct lever. So basically the spring assembly comes out, you can take it apart, reconfigure it. And so it's pretty much just a workhorse of any type of configuration you'd like. We offer a 6-bar spring, an 8-bar spring, and the direct, of course. A couple different colors. There's just stainless steel. Everything's 304 stainless, so food grade. We've got a white and a black option. This, the retail price is $850 US is what it starts at. So there's really not much in that range, at least for a modern lever machine. And so yeah, just giving it a modern look, modern technology with the electronics and everything. Nice compact size. It's got a 0.6 liter boiler, so I get about 5 double shots out, anywhere from 45, 55 grams out. Yeah, so it's fun.
Nice, awesome. Well, thank you so much. Check out the release of this coming. What do you have? You have an ETA?
We should get our rest of our production parts in the next 2 months or so, and then we'll get the first set of units out from there. So probably about 3-4 months from here.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Ross.
Yeah, thank you.
Nuck it.
See you guys.
All right, we're here at, how do you even say it? Fiorenzato?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that good? You say it.
Fiorenzato.
Fiorenzato, all right.
Have a little Italian.
Little Fiorenzato. And so we're here with the 83mm flat burr grinder. Has one of the coolest mechanisms I've seen, but before we get to it, we're gonna have a little explanation.
Yes, so one of the coolest parts of this new grinder, well, it's been out for about a year now,
Yep.
but with the Pro is that you're actually able to dismantle essentially the burr chamber, so you can actually clean it every single day as opposed to unwinding the collar, rewinding. But even better than that is that when you take this off, like that, you can then reattach it and it's at the exact same grind setting. Genuinely, I'm really enjoying it. Like the grind by weight feature as well on there. So you've got about 0.1 variants.
Okay.
And it's the second model that they've released of this.
All right, very cool, very cool. What kind of flavor profile comes off these burrs?
Well, it depends on which coffee.
Sure, what do you liken it to?
Oh, so for me, you're probably going to draw out more sort of like chocolatey, nutty flavors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're not really going to be going for, but you can for lighter roast, but it's going to be typical for like medium roast.
Like a machine for milk beverages or for more traditional shops, something like that?
Absolutely, yeah. There's other ranges with Fiorenzato that you can for that, but I would probably pair it with milk.
Do you think like other 83mm burrs fit in here if people wanted to outfit it with like 83mm SSPs?
I mean, probably, but I don't know if I can say that.
I'm going to say it. Yeah. I guarantee you could do it. So, anyway, all right. Well, thank you for your time.
That's okay,
and
great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you. All right, we are at the Aillio booth, and we are at one of their newest roasters, the Io. But I'm going to allow them to tell us why they made this, kind of what the inspiration was, what the innovation is that kind of separates it from their mainstay, the Bullet. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and pass the mic over so we can hear about it.
Yeah. Well, the Io is the perfect shop roaster. Okay. So it's designed to be roasting in your restaurant, cafe, or even a hotel.
Okay.
It's a 2 kilo capacity, fully automated.
Oh, wow.
So what you can do is you can pre-program the recipes, and then the Aillio will download those from the cloud and show in a list, and then whoever needs to roast can simply pick from that list recipes, and then the machine will do the rest.
So what specifically is this bringing to the table that, say, the Bullet doesn't have?
Okay, so first of all, it's completely automated. The beans are dropped into the drum automatically. It's using pneumatics, air. After it's roasted, it's then transferred to the cooling drum automatically, or the cooling tray, which then cools the beans down. And once you're ready to take them out of the machine, they come out here in the front.
Can you just like show us how it all works?
Yeah, I can show you inside if you want to see. So here we have the roasting drum with our patented IPTS sensor. This is the new version compared to the Bullet because it has multiple sensing points. The Bullet has a single point.
Okay.
This one has 192 points.
Wow.
So it's in fact an infrared camera where we're measuring the whole dynamics of the drum in real time. So after you finish roasting, we have the door here will open by air pressure, transfer the beans to the cooling tray underneath, and cooled in here and agitated by compressed air in a patented way that removes any kind of which cools it very fast.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have the door here from the cooling tray, which opens, and then the bean comes out in the front here.
Oh, nice. But that's all automated, correct?
That's all. Yeah, but when you take them out, you have to press a button to make sure that there's actually somebody there to receive them. Right?
That makes sense. So it just comes out without having to open the front?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
very
so
cool.
you're all controlled by these three knobs, which are push and pull and turn.
Okay.
So you can select if you want to use a recipe or you want to just start in manual mode. You select the preheat temperature, you select the weight you want to roast, and you press start, and then it starts to preheat.
Wow.
And once it's ready, this version will now ask you if you want to start. So we press manually, the beans are added to the drum, and then we start roasting them.
Very cool. All right, well, thank you so much for showing us that. Hope you have a good day. Everyone, we're at the Roest booth, and they are about to launch next year the P2000, which is right here. I am here with Sverre, who is going to tell us a little bit about this machine, how it differs from their original model, and just things that make it special, the innovation that's gone in behind it. So can you tell us some about it?
Yeah, so first off, it's a prototype.
Okay.
We call it P2000, but by the time we will launch it next year, it will be P3000. Nice. So we will increase it to 30 kilos. And one of the reasons why is just we have all the infrastructure sort of in place now. I can already do like 2.5 kilos on this easily. So
nice. Okay.
we're just going to increase the size a little bit and make sure that we can comfortably roast 3 kilos.
Yes.
But the general idea behind it is basically that we wanted to make sure that we make a very solid and simple machine that is easy to service, easy to maintain, easy to clean on a daily and weekly basis. So we try to make it, as I said, as simple as possible. So we have like a symmetrical roasting chamber. We're just trying to uncomplicate roasting, basically.
Yeah.
And one of the key features of this machine is obviously that we have focused a lot on consistency. So once you're roasting fully automatic on it, you won't be able to taste any difference between the batches.
Okay.
So
it's able to replicate completely the curves?
Yes. Wow. They are lining up. So if you do 10 batches in a row, there's just one line.
Yeah.
They're all on top of each other.
How many sensors do you have in here?
Temperature sensors?
Yeah.
18.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's good.
It's good. Basically, we have enough sensors that we're monitoring all the different stages.
Yeah.
But for instance, the bean temperature sensors. On a traditional machine, you have one sensor.
Yeah.
Those are usually a little bit different between each machine.
Yeah.
So on this machine, the bean temperature sensor is actually 4 different sensors.
Okay.
And they go in from both sides of the drum. We would have 4 different bean temperature sensors, but the user will only see one temperature.
Yes.
So we are averaging them out. So if one of them is a little bit off, something wrong with them, the 3 other sensors can pick up and just automatically remove the one that is off and tell the customer that you need to replace sensor number 4.
Sure.
But the main reason why we have 4 sensors is that with those, we are able to actually make the machine, like one of the challenges when you're making a coffee roaster is to make consistency between batches, but also consistency between machines.
Yeah.
So with this machine, you can give the same recipe or profile to do 2 different machines, but you will get the same results.
Gotcha.
And that's, nobody can do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of the general idea of the machine. And then we're focused, as I said, a lot on service and maintenance. So we have, this was hinged, and on the inside you have an easy access, so you can actually just pop up in a small opening hatch, and then there's a special tool you put in, and then you clean the inside of the ventilation system.
Awesome.
Same goes for the cyclone. There is a tool you will put them into the cyclone, put it in a power drill, up and down a few times, and basically you clean the entire inside of the cyclone without removing anything.
Wow. Okay.
And the shaft from the roasting process is actually being extruded out the back. So you just collect it into a bag, and at the end of the day, put it on a zip tie, toss it in the garbage disposable bin.
Okay.
Put it in your bag, and you're ready to go again. So
easy.
Easy
Awesome.
peasy.
And what will? Do you have an idea of what the retail will be on that?
No, between 15 to 20,000 euros.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes
There will
sense.
be a basic model, and then there will be a plus model where you can have all the different sensors. Because we also have like first crack detection in there. We have color detection.
Yeah.
So it's basically a machine that is very simple in the mechanical hardware, solid built, and then we top it off with a lot of electrical fancy stuff just to make sure that we have full control over the complete roasting process.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. And that's the roast. What's up, everyone? Lance Hedrick here, and we're at the XLVI coffee machine booth with Alberto. And so we are going to hear from him about these 3 different machines that they have to offer. So tell us about this machine first.
This machine is a multi-boiler machine, so you can set temperature for each group. The boiler is in the group head itself, and then there is a service boiler.
Okay.
Our system allows to have the water heated 3 times before in the boiler, then in the group head there is a spiral, the water warm up gently and step by step to avoid the thermal shock, and then the water goes in the group.
Okay. So you have 3 heating stages, the boiler back here, the coil in here to gently warm it up, and then the group head boiler that you all have patented.
This allows to have a gentle brewing of the coffee.
Okay.
And also the group head is very heavy, it's 7.5 kilos, on average double of the group that you can find on the market. This allows to have a good thermic stability. You can set pre-infusion.
Okay.
So you can set how long is going to be the pre-infusion. And there are many options like Wi-Fi and and LED lights. Our strategy is to give a full customized machine in very short time.
Very cool. All right, let's go check out this one over here. About this machine.
One is called Indipendente, that means independent.
Yes.
And this standalone unit, all the technology is up to the counter, is above the counter.
So there's nothing underneath here?
There is nothing underneath except the pump, the pump for the water.
Okay.
And this is work for espresso. You can have espresso. You can adjust the pressure manually.
Oh, cool.
From
okay.
here.
Like during the shot?
Also during the shot, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move to this last one.
This one is our premium model. Is 55 Volante, the name of this machine. We work a lot to have a good shape, to have something that is not only a machine but also an element of design.
Of course.
A kind of piece of furniture. And also this machine can be customized, color materials. For example, this is aluminum and it's chromed. You
Okay.
can have golden, you can have copper, you can have anodized black, red, blue.
Very cool.
Any kind. We put glass here. The standard is without glass. And this aluminum is very thick.
Yes.
It's very thick. And is not cut from the aluminum, but is made from the whole piece of aluminum. So it's very strong.
Yeah. And the way you turn it on is just rolling it down.
What is the plus of this machine compared to the other? This machine is a multi-steam machine, not only multi-boiler. So his steam has his own boiler. As you can see from here, this is 3-group machine, so there are 6 boilers. 2 for the steams, 3 for the group, and 1 is a service boiler for the water and to preheat. Same system to preheat. This grants a full control on the steam. This is not electric, it's electronic. So you can control the power.
Yeah.
As you see.
Yeah. Let's see if the 5 bars.
And not only this, you can also work on the temperature. You can fix the temperature.
So it'll shut off automatically?
And it shut off automatically.
Oh,
there is a probe here, so you can check exactly the temperature of the milk.
Well, thank you very much for showing us the machines.
Welcome.
It was lovely to meet you. And
nice to meet you
it's
too.
XLVI. Thank you, Alberto.
Bye.
Cheers. All right, well, that is a wrap on 2022 World of Coffee in Milan. I hope you enjoyed all of the insider scoop and everything that we were able to show you. Until next time, brew something tasty and cheers.